The Christians taunt us. I get many calls on why Islam say, you Muslims are crazy people. You don't even know where you're going. You don't even know where you're heading to. Yeah, this, straight up, I'm just repeating what they say on the hotline. We record every call and we listen to the recording, so it gets memorized in the air. And many times there were volunteers on the hotline say, what do you mean? What do you mean we don't? Oh, I know where I'm going. I'm going to heaven. I believe in Jesus. Jesus died for my sins. And I'm straight to heaven. You don't even know if you're going to heaven. Why? Because you guys got to work hard, do that deeds and things and all that, and then you got to be decided on the day of judgment. I already know I'm going to heaven. Amazing, isn't it? Somebody knows for sure they're going to heaven. Oh yeah? But actions don't look like you're going to heaven. You're drinking, you're eating a pig, you're doing fornication. These are not the actions of the golden, right? So then they start thinking, did Jesus do this? And they started thinking. Anyway, that's another story. فَقَالَ الشَّيْطَانُ لَمَّا قُضِيَ الْأَمْرُ Shaitan said, now Shaitan knows everything is decided. Who's going to heaven? Who's going to hell? And now he addresses Bani Adam. All of Bani Adam. Shaitan is talking to us. What does he say? إِنَّ اللَّهَ وَعَدَكُمْ وَعْدَ الْحَقِّ Allah promised you a truthful promise. And what is that promise? Jannah. Allah promised us that you go on my path, you trek the path to Sirat al-Mustaqim, I will bless you with nothing less than Jannah. So Shaitan knows that. And Shaitan is claiming, professing that, confessing that إِنَّ اللَّهَ وَعَدَكُمْ وَعْدَ الْحَقِّ Allah gave you a promise, and it was a truthful promise. A promise that is true, trustworthy, something you can blindly believe on. And then what he says, وَوَعَدْتُكُمْ فَأَخْلَفْتُكُمْ Shaitan says, إِنَّ اللَّهَ وَعَدَكُمْ وَعْدَ الْحَقِّ Haqq means truth, something that is perfect, which is the promise of heaven. وَوَعَدْتُكُمْ And Shaitan says, I also promised you. What did Shaitan promise us, by the way? Anybody know? Did he? Really?
No.
Yes, young.
He promised you Jannah, but he was actually going to Jannah.
He was, very good, interesting young boy, mashallah. He promised you Jannah, not exactly, but he misled you to Jahannam. Actually, Shaitan promised us the luxuries and lavishes of this world. The mirage, the oasis, the mesmerizing, blinding of the eye. You know how mirage is there on a hot summer day, on the road, on asphalt, on the blacktop surface top. You see water, you start running and chasing it. Then there's water over there. As you are speeding your car, the water, what happens with the water? It comes closer to you, it gets further away. It gets further away. That's the mesmerization. This is what Shaitan promised us. Not that water, but I'm saying metaphorically like that. Shaitan says, come, come, come. Obey me, believe me. Shaitan promises the luxuries of this world, the relaxations, the lavishes, the materialistic things of this world. وَأَنَا وَعَدْتُكُمْ فَأَخْلَفْتُكُمْ And yes, in a way, he promised us the Jannah, but not the real Jannah, the fake one, which is Jahannam. Like Rasulullah said about Dajjal. Rasulullah said that when Dajjal will come, he will show you fire and he will show you water. Take the fire, because the fire is the water, and the water is the fire. Meaning Dajjal, the kadhab, the liar, the blatant, he has opposites. Whatever he shows you is the opposite. You see the fire, you get scared and run away. But no, Rasulullah is saying at that time, go for the fire. Because that is your najat, that is your savior. Because the other thing, you'll be trapped. It's like a booby trap. And Dajjal is an agent of who? Shaitan, Iblis. Can you imagine how much Shaitan loves Dajjal? That Shaitan will be saying, how is it possible that Muslims are believing and all that? And that is why he has an agent save for the end of time on this world. That he will, of course, Allah is the one who will release Dajjal on that set date, but he is an agent of Shaitan, Iblis. That Iblis will be very, very mad and upset when Muslims will have their righteous leader, Imam Mahdi, and they'll be establishing the Sunnah and the Quran on earth, and Muslims will be following, and Islam will be flourishing. At that moment, Shaitan will get very, very upset and make a plea, and it's like a supplication, so to say, and Dajjal will be released. Dajjal will come to destroy and attack the Muslims. But for every disease, there's a cure. And that is why Allah saved Isa alayhi salam till the end of time, that when Dajjal comes on earth, Dajjal is not easy game for any one of us, any human being. Even Imam Mahdi cannot confront Dajjal. That is how powerful Dajjal is. So Allah saves a living prophet for thousands of years to send him again on earth, so that the job of Isa alayhi salam is nothing but to kill Dajjal. And this is the ma'rakah, this is the battle between good and evil that will take place on earth. There is Dajjal on earth creating havoc, creating chaos, anarchy. People are literally drooling and literally begging Allah for najat, and Allah sends His Prophet Isa alayhi salam, who goes and hunts Dajjal down. In fact, Rasulullah said in the hadith, I can see that place, that maqam in Jerusalem, the tree where my brother Isa ibn Maryam will kill Dajjal. This is how concrete prophecy he gave Rasulullah, that I can see that place, that exact place where my brother Isa ibn Maryam will kill Dajjal. Because Dajjal is, like they say in their biblical term, the Antichrist. He wants to kill also the Isa alayhi salam, but Allah will give him. So here Shaitan is telling us that I also promised you a fake promise. فَأَخْلَفْتُكُمْ, I betrayed you. I promised you also the luxuries and lavishes of everything, that come to that. This will bring you, because what is Shaitan doing? It is luring us, enticing, like magnet. It is sucking us that come to the luxuries and lavish of this world. This will be your path to Jannah. Come to all these disobediences of Allah. Come to all these deviations. This will also lead to Jannah. So that is the false promise that Shaitan makes. وَمَا كَانَ لِي عَلَيْكُمْ مِنْ سُلْطَانٍ. Now this is the crux of the whole ayah. In fact, this part of the ayah, these words, we should memorize and put them on our forehead. The whole battle that is between us and Shaitan, we struggle every day, don't we? Every day is a battle. This morning you had a big battle with Shaitan. We all had it. What was that? This morning, just this morning. You are the survivors of that battle. What's that battle we did this morning with Shaitan? Waking up for Fajr. We all heard this hadith from young childhood days, that if you don't get up for Fajr, Shaitan urinates in your ear. I'm pretty sure there's far, far more people in this area that can fill this masjid in Fajr. But they lost the battle. They lost the battle. And I'm not laughing on them because of that. I'm laughing at Shaitan, that look, he is saying exactly that. أَنَا وَعَدْتُكُمْ, I promised you, فَأَخْلَفْتُكُمْ, I promised you, and I betrayed you. What does Shaitan promise us at the time of 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning? Sleep is so good. Relax. Don't worry about it. The biggest promise, there's still a lot of time. You can pray at home. Jama'ah, okay, no problem. One day you can miss Jama'ah, no problem. This Shaitan promising us in the ear, waswasa. الَّذِي يُوَسْوِسُ فِي صُدُورِ النَّاسِ. He is putting the whispers in the chest right in the morning. Sleep is so good. That silly mattress, Posturepedic you bought from there. It is so nice. Keep counting the sheeps, 501, 502, 503. You say, yeah. And the alarm, you put like 5 alarms, each different alarm. You keep snooze button, out, no problem. 6:50, the sun comes out 6:58. I can pray at 6:45. This is Shaitan, the battle. وَأَنَا وَعَدْتُكُمْ. He's promising you. What is he promising? He's saying, don't worry, relax. You need to sleep. You're tired, you're exhausted. It was a bad Friday night. You came back home like 11:30. Relax. وَعَدْتُكُمْ فَأَخْلَفْتُكُمْ. I lied to you. I betrayed you. And then Shaitan will say to us, Shaitan will say, وَمَا كَانَ لِي عَلَيْكُمْ سُلْطَانٌ. We need to understand these words very carefully. وَمَا كَانَ لِي عَلَيْكُمْ مِنْ سُلْطَانٌ. Sultan, is Brother Sultan here? Sultan's not here? No. I was doing this in another masjid. There was a brother, his name was Sultan. I said, yeah, I'm here. I said, no, you're not mentioned in the Quran. Sultan means authority. Sultan, the word sultan in Arabic means power, authority. Any kind of subjugation. Somebody can, our parents have authority above us. My father says, go and do this. Of course I have to do it. I can't. If we tell our children do this, we have authority over them. So Shaitan is confessing. What is he confessing? وَمَا لِي عَلَيْكُمْ مِنْ سُلْطَانٍ. I did not have any authority over you. That morning in Fajr when you didn't wake up, I was just luring you. I was giving you a lullaby, a story. I was just saying, sleep, relax, take it easy. But I had no power. I could not physically hold you in the bed. I could not physically hold you on the mattress and stop you from going to the masjid. That is what Shaitan is saying. وَمَا كَانَ لِي عَلَيْكُمْ مِنْ سُلْطَانٍ. I had no authority above you, over you. Why? He says, إِلَّا أَنْ دَعَوْتُكُمْ فَاسْتَجَبْتُمْ لِي. Except, I had no authority over you, ya insan. Oh, Bani Adam, I had no authority. I did not put a gun to your head and say, go and do that zina, or go and drink that alcohol or khamr, or go and eat from this or that. Shaitan is saying, I had no authority, I had no power to force you to do things. إِلَّا أَنْ دَعَوْتُكُمْ فَاسْتَجَبْتُمْ. Only, except only. He said, the only thing I had is that I called you and you answered my call. دَعَوْتُكُمْ. دَعَى يَدُ دَعْوَى, we know, means to call. So Shaitan gives us da'wah every day, every night, every moment actually. Every moment Shaitan is giving da'wah, putting a whisper, putting a seed, putting something in it. And that is what Allah says in the last surah of the Quran. الَّذِي يُوَسْوِسُ فِي صُدُورِ النَّاسِ الَّذِي يُوَسْوِسُ فِي صُدُورِ النَّاسِ. The one who puts whispers in the chests of the human beings. And Shaitan is saying here, وَمَا لِي عَلَيْكَ مِنْ سُلْطَانٍ. The best tafsir of Quran is from the Quran. There is another ayah in the Quran that tells us the meaning of this ayah of Surah Ibrahim. It's in Surah A'raf, Surah 7, I believe 42 or somewhere in that range. Shaitan says over there, or Shaitan will say, or said actually, that surah and that ayah, or that incident over there mentions about the incident that already took place in Jannah. When Iblis, Shaitan said to Allah, فَبِعِزَّتِكَ لَأُغْوِيَنَّهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ. فَبِعِزَّتِكَ. Subhanallah, Allah. Subhanallah. We swear by Allah many times, right? Uqsimu billah, Khuda ki qasam, Allah, I swear by Allah. We do that many times. To make the person in front of us what? Why do we swear by Allah? To make the person in front of us believe us. Not that we are a liar, but to make them believe I'm speaking the truth. Trust me. I swear by Allah. Uqsimu billah, wallahi, billahi, tallahi. And exactly the same thing Shaitan did. فَبِعِزَّتِكَ. With your izzah, with your respect, Ya Allah, I swear the respect and your honor, لَأُغْوِيَنَّهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ. I will surely deviate each one of your slaves, Bani Adam. Oh my God. That's an open challenge. Shaitan made an open challenge. And he's challenging who? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because he's already doomed. He's going to Jahannam. And that's why he said that give me a chance, a respite. When Allah gave him the chance, okay, إِلَّا يَوْمَ يُبْعَثُونَ, until the day of judgment, you are saved. I will spare you. I will spare you. I will not kill you now. You are spared until the day of judgment. So then he said, فَبِعِزَّتِكَ لَأُغْوِيَنَّهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ. I will deviate each and every one of Bani Adam. I am doomed. I'm going to hell. I will try to take as many people with me. But wait, The next ayah there in Surah Araf, Shaitan confesses there are certain people Shaitan cannot take with him. No matter how much he tries, these Bani Adam, Shaitan is helpless, useless. You want to know who they are? Yes. Jazakallah. إِلَّا عِبَادَكَ مِنْهُمُ الْمُخْلَصِينَ. Mukhlaseen. We need to become mukhlis to Allah and we are automatically immunized. You know the shots we took in the morning? Not morning, in childhood? Our parents took us religiously to the doctor. Doctor, yes, the 1 month vaccination, 1 year vaccination, 2 year, this thing, polio, D-tab, tab, vaccination after vaccination to immunize the body. That if measles, cholera, TB, these things outbreak, you're immunized so you can counter that. We need the injection of ikhlas. Because Shaitan is saying himself, إِلَّا عِبَادَكَ مِنْهُمُ الْمُخْلَصِينَ لَأُغْوِيَنَّهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ. In one place he says, I will deviate each and every one of them. إِلَّا istisna, exception.